Good morning and welcome back to Adam Lingua. Today's topic is how to deal with a job interview. It's a question that we always see here at Adam Lingua. It's a common problem for a lot of people learning English. So we've come up with a few different questions that you might come up against when you get a job interview. Very, very typical questions. The first one, tell me a little about yourself. Not really a question. But the second one is a question. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And why should I hire you? So if you look at the first one, what do we want to talk about? We want to talk about your studies, we want to talk about your work experience and your leisure, so what you do in your spare time. So you might say, use the past tense to talk about the studies that you did. So you might have studied something like economics. So I studied economics at such and such a school. The same for your work history. And then when you talk about your leisure activities, it's more likely to be a present tense. So I like to go hunting, for example, or I like to go rock climbing and that kind of thing. If you look at the second question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Obviously this is a trick question, very, very difficult to answer. So if you look at things like strengths, you might say I'm hardworking, you might say I'm disciplined, and obviously weaknesses are things like being a perfectionist. You want your weaknesses to actually be fake strengths, or you want your weaknesses to be fake weaknesses. The third question, where do you see yourself in 5 years, is also a very, very difficult question. What we're looking at here is using conditionals and also the future tense. So things like, I would like to be enjoying my job. I would like to be in your position, for example. And the last one, of course, what we're looking at with this, why should I hire you? A tough question. You can come back to your ideas of strengths and weaknesses and say, I'm adaptable, I'm disciplined, I'm committed. And above all, you should highlight the fact that the company won't regret it. So I hope we've been able to help you with some ideas for the job interview. We hope you enjoyed this video on job interviews and hope to see you soon here at Adam Lingua.